Hi guys, we are moving on through our foundations and trying to make sure that you get everything under your belt before the end of the year. So we are down to our last two vowel teams down here at the bottom. We're going to review the ones that we've already done just so that to make sure that you're not forgetting them. We're going to get down to the bottom. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that, and then you're going to do some review work on a worksheet that I've sent out. So let's go through these vowel teams, okay? And I'm sure you know them, but we'll go through them anyway. So we start out with vowel team AI. We know that when two vowels are together like that, the first vowel is going to make the sound generally. Not always, there's all those exceptions. But vowel team AI, the vowel team says A, one sound A, and the picture is bait, and the sound is A. Here's vowel team AY, and these two are on the same row, and we know that when they're on the same row, it means that they have a sound in common. Vowel team AY, the word is play, and the sound is A, just like AI, but AY is generally at the end of a word. We get down here to vowel team EE. Once again, this is working together, and it's going to make the long vowel sound E. The picture is Jeep, and the sound is E. We get over here, vowel team EA. The picture is eat. The sound is E. Vowel team EE, Jeep E. Vowel team EA, eat E. And again, these are the same sound. Vowel team EY, vowel team EY, T, E. We get down here, and we were calling it a vowel team, but in other parlance, it's called a diphthong, and a diphthong is a sound that is made as you kind of distort the two vowel sounds together. So we have vowel team OI, and the sound is oi, and it sort of is made that way by putting those two together. So the vowel team OI, picture coin, sound oi. Vowel team OY, picture boy, sound oi. Okay, then we get down here, you've got these vowel teams, and we know that they all say O, except this vowel team has another sound. One of those confusing things about our language. And sometimes the same word spelled the same exact way is pronounced two different ways. And actually, to be honest with you, vowel team EA sometimes says eh. Who figured that out? Sometimes it even says A, like in the word great. All right, well, let's do this anyway. Vowel team OA, the picture is boat. The sound of OA is O. Vowel team OE, the picture is toe. The sound of the word is O. Vowel team OW. Now this is where the problem comes in, because OW can say O, and it can say ow. So the word BOW can say bow. If it's in a sentence about something you put in your hair, you put a bow in your hair. Or it could be bow. At the end of the performance, you bow, spelled the exact same way. The only way you know what the correct pronunciation is by context. So in this case, OW can say O, like in bow, or in this case, snow. Or it can say ow, like in bow, or in this case, plow, the thing that pushes the snow, called a plow. Down here, we've got vowel team OU, and like OW, it has two sounds depending on the word and how it's being used. So OU sometimes says ow, like OW. OW, the nice thing about OW is that generally it's at the end of a word, but and we've seen it in our trick word down, it's not at the end. Vowel team OU is almost always in the middle, except when we have our trick word U with OU at the end. Vowel team OU can say ow, like in loud, or pout, or in the word trout in this case. Or it can say ooh, like the rest of these sounds, as in the word soup or group. Very tricky. Here we go again. Vowel team OO. 2 sounds. It can say ooh, like in school, or moon, or it can say almost like a U sound, like in book or look. Then we get to vowel team UE, also another one that can have 2 sounds, depending on where it is in the word. So UE can say ooh, like all the rest of these, or it can say you, depending on the word it's in. I was going to say most often it says ooh, but I don't want to confuse you. So it can say ooh, like in the word blue, or it can say you, like in the word rescue, right? And then we get to this last one, back again. We're just to 1 sound again. Vowel team EW says ooh, like all the rest of these sometimes say. Vowel team EW, chew, ooh. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I did do blue rescue. This is the new vowel team that we're learning about. This is vowel team AU, which in this case says aw. You know, like when you lose, you go aw. Or when you see a cute baby, you go aw. Except that's not the way you usually spell it in text. You would actually spell it this way, AW. So this is vowel team AU. The picture is our favorite month because it's all in the summertime and people go to the beach and swimming. And so this is aw, hear it? August. 2 beats, August. That's a 2-beat word. We're going to talk about 2-syllable words very shortly. Here's vowel team AW, which goes aw, and this is the spelling you would use if you were writing, oh, I saw a cute baby, aw. You would spell it AW. The picture is a saw. So it's vowel team AW, saw, aw. So we're going to say these two together. Vowel team AU, August, aw. Vowel team AW, saw, aw. So that's our new vowel team. I'm going to show you a couple posters here to show you some places where the vowel teams are used in words. So the first word, if we tap it out, and remember that's a really important way to read a word that you might not know. It doesn't always work, but because we're going to get into more complicated words. But for the time being, I want you to go ahead and use that strategy if you're confused about a word. So let's tap this out. F is the first sound, fur. Now remember, the AU goes together, and they made it in red, just so you notice that. Fur and the aw sound, odd, fraud. And I don't know if you guys have ever heard that word. The word fraud means somebody who's faking or pretending or not really what they say they are. Generally, it's not a very nice thing. If you're a fraud, it's because you're not telling the truth about something, a fraud. Here's another word, start with the H. Maybe you don't know it, but you know the AU says aw, so we're going to tap it out. All, haul. Haul is a word that means to pull something along. I'm sure you've seen the trucks around with the U-Haul. They're trucks for pulling stuff around, taking it from place to place. The next word, on. And this is another one that you're going to have to watch out for. A at the end of the word often sounds like a U. So if we tap this out, we're going to go on, fauna. Fauna is a different type of word. It means all the animals in a place. Flora is all the plants in a place. Fauna is all the animals in a habitat. So the squirrel and the chipmunk and the skunk and the deer and the rabbit are all fauna in a forest. Here we go with the next word. Remember, AU goes aw. Launch. Launch. That should be the way you say that word, launch. You know what that means for the rocket to go up in the air. Next word, see the E at the end? Generally, if an E is at the end, we don't sound it out. Not always, but generally. So let's tap this out. P, 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 p. Pause. Pause, actually, is the way this S sounds like a C. Pause. Which means to wait. And I'm sure there's different things. If you're using your computer, there are places where you push the pause buttons, or in your remote control or whatever, to stop something from going on. Here we have an E at the end. C followed by E makes a sound. That's an important rule to remember too. So we're going to tap this out with this making a sauce. Okay, and I'm sure if you've been out shopping, you buy tomato sauce. That's the word. Now we add ER, and if you remember our R control vowels, ER says er. I'm not going to get that poster out though. So it's going to be almost the same as that, except we're going to add the at the end. So we tap it out. Saucer. There you go. I'm not going to bother with the others. They're all kind of unusual words you don't use very much. So, but there we have sauce. There we have haul. You see her hauling it. Here the rocket is going to launch. Here's fauna. Here's a fraud. And this goes with this word, which is saute. I'm not going to try and pronounce it with you because the E has a sound because it's a French word. Again, crazy English language. All right, let's get to vowel team AW. AW says aw, just like AU. They both make the same sound, and they both only have the one sound. These are easier to read as well. So we're going to tap them out. Ready? And you'll notice in a lot of the words, almost all of them, except for these with the N, the AW is at the end. It tends to be at the end, just like OW. So we're going to tap them out. Remember, aw, aw. First word, cl. We got to blend it. It's a blend. Cl, aw, claw. That word is claw. And here there's actually a picture of the claw. Tap this one out. Cr. It's a blend. Crawl. Crawl. That's the word crawl. And actually a picture here of crawl. This one, DR, that's that tricky one that sounds like JR, but we know there's no such thing as JR. So we're going to tap it out. Draw. Draw. The word draw. And here's a picture of draw. Next word, starting with an F. On. Fawn. This is a picture of a fawn, a baby deer. Next word, paw. Paw. That was easy. There is no picture of a paw in this particular picture. Next one, that's a word you might not know. We don't use it this very much. Occasionally it's used in fancy restaurants. We tap it out. It's a blend. On. Prawn. Prawn is something, it's sort of like a shrimp, very similar to a shrimp. Here, that's that word inside of that word, so we're going to just tap it out. Raw. Next one, saw, and there's a saw in the picture. Next word, we've got a 3-letter blend at the beginning, so be careful to get all the sounds of those letters. Straw. So the word is straw. And the last word, what this girl is doing, yawn. So, vowel team AW, which says aw. You're going to be completing a worksheet with the vowel team AW on it and the vowel team AU. And I know you can do this well. I know you guys can handle it. You're just going to tap the word out and match it to the picture that goes with it. All right, my friends, that's it for Foundations for today. Don't forget all of our wonderful vowel teams. This week, we're actually going to dive into using vowel consonant E syllables. Those are very similar to these because they use the long vowel sound where we spread the sound out. A, E, I, O, U, or oo. And I've sort of mentioned this as we've been reading and talking about it, so it should be fairly easy for you to remember that. We'll get to that later, though. All right, bye. Tomorrow's trick words.